This is an orchestra that nobody has worked with before. It's an orchestra that's been put together with the best elements available at this time of year in New York. It's what's called a contracted pickup orchestra, but superb.
Okay, everybody. It's quiet time out there.
It's take time.
Okay. I feel pretty. Take 50, 50.
Ah, 50. 50.
I found myself taking a slightly slower, more lilting tempo, something less frenzied and less Viennese waltz-ish. It's usually done that way because it's the opening of Act Two, and the pit conductors are at great pains to assure the audience that there is some fun left in this show, since the last thing the audience seen is the end of Act One, which is two corpses lying on an empty stage, as a result of which they play it over brightly, and I didn't mean it that way. And it doesn't matter on the recording, so I could play it the way I meant it, and Kiri just ate that up.
I feel pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and bright, and I pity any girl who isn't me tonight. I feel charming, oh so charming. It's alarming how charming I feel. I'm so pretty that I hardly can believe I'm real. See the pretty girl in the mirror. Look at that attractive girl be. Such a pretty face, such a pretty dress, such a pretty smile, such a pretty face. I feel stunning, I'm entrancing, feel like running and dancing for joy. I am living with Have you met my good friend Maria, the craziest girl on the block? You'll know her someday if you see her. She's the one who is in an advanced state of shock. She thinks she's in love, she thinks she's insane. She isn't in love, she's merely insane. It must be the heat, or somewhere to sit, or too much to eat, or maybe it's bliss. Keep away from her, Sempacino. This is not the Rio. For this is the pure, polite, refined, well-bred and mature, and out of her mind. I feel pretty, oh so pretty, that the city should give me its key. A committee should be organized to honor me. I feel dizzy, I feel sorry, I feel fizzy and funny and fun. I'm so pretty, Miss America can just resign. See the pretty girl in the mirror. That mirror where? Look at that attractive girl me. Which? What? Where? Who? Such a pretty face, such a pretty dress, such a pretty smile, such a pretty I feel stunning, I'm entrancing, like a running, I'm dancing, and dancing for joy, for love. I am pretty, wonderful.
Gute Nacht.
Incredible. Perfection.
The interpretation is fantastic in that he pulls things out and puts them in. But the funniest thing of all, when he suddenly just started just conducting and he just said, "That's the tempo. That's it." And I sort of laughed because that was like having Mozart with you, or bring Handel back. He says, "That's what I wanted. That's the tempo, and that's how it shall be." And you were getting it from the master himself. Fantastic.
If you want to know the difference between yesterday and today, I look at your camera and say, judge for yourself. You see a difference? You see a tired, aging maestro, where yesterday you saw a tired, aging maestro, but less tired, less aging.
Oh, he wants to do this in sections. Okay, it's okay with me, actually.
Okay.
Okay?
The only comment I have is, strangely enough, you wouldn't think I'd have any comment for strings in a piece like this, but I do, that the articulation, when you have aren't there places where I don't hear that articulation from you the way I hear it from brass people? And it's important, otherwise I wouldn't have written string parts for this. It's not just a jazz band, in other words.
That's true. Whenever it gets really jazzy, the strings just tend to give up. And
In spite of the fact that we have this great genius for his trumpet playing, we still need the son as an octave higher, and so on. Okay, so from the top.
here we go. Dance at the Gym. The intro, blues take 55. Then we need help during those the answers.
This is very weak.
Later on, we do need trumpets on those.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah.
What wasn't together at bar 31?
That's impossible. It's really impossible. I never heard anything so together in my life. Go on. What else?
We can bring up the trombones at that first place.
What else?
We need, on bar 7, we really need a big, strong trombone.
How big do you want it? I mean,
Bigger, that's all. It's just it's just sort of covered by the high trumpets. If we try one more.
All right, try one.
We can live with it. Maybe fix that trombone place in the mix, and just do the second half. If you want to save lips.
We know that you just weren't ready for it, and you've readjusted your mics, and don't give us excuses. We know. All right.